What's good, YouTube? Today we got back on the menu. Today was a pretty heavy day. We started out with T-bar rolls, or this contraption that mimics T-bar rolls. We started out actually with 245s on each side, and I dropped it down to 225s on each side. Well, a 25 on each side. Just because this contraption is pretty heavy by itself, then you add the weight to it, so it's a little more than I wanted to. I'm all about, full contraction, full squeeze, getting the full benefit, out of the machine or out of the exercise that I'm doing. We don't just do empty reps. We don't lift for weight. Again, as you can see, I stopped the exercise to adjust the weight again, because once I removed the 45s and added the 25s, I went on to add one more 25 to each side, and that again was too heavy for my liking. Again, we like to do full squeeze, like full contraction of the muscle. We build quality muscle over here, man. None of that herky jerky, half reps, none of that, man. We like go all the way down, all the way up. Get in that bucket, as we like to say. So right here you can see me. I'm doing 8 to 10 reps. I think I did 10 reps right here. But yeah, man, all the way down, all the way up. You see me. I'm squeezing my back every time I come up. That's to get that back full, get that blood in there, get that blood pumping. Right here we on like our third set. We don't like to really rest for too long. You'll get guys that's on their phone, talking, and especially when they got workout partners. I'm a lone wolf, man. I like to work out by myself, so it ain't no distractions, ain't nobody distracting me. Right here we going back in. I think we got another 8 to 10 reps. That's where I like to stay. That's my range, my anabolic range, man. Stay within 8 to 12 for real. 8 to 12 reps. Whatever weight you can do with 8 to 12 reps is where you should stay until you can't get your minimum, which should be 8 reps. Until you can't get 8 reps with the weight you're doing, as you can see, that's even a little bit too heavy for me. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down. Yeah, I dropped it down back to the single 25 on each side, just so I can get quality reps, man. I really hate doing exercises for strength, really. You can tell by the name of my channel, it's Fit Aesthetics, man. I like being aesthetically fit, man. I like tie-ins. I like, where the muscle tie-ins. I like bodybuilding, man. I don't really work out for strength. I work out more so for looks. Everybody work out for looks. I don't care who you is. Unless you a powerlifter, unless you a 300, 400 pound powerlifter, you really not working out to look good. But most people work out to look good. And the way you do that, the way you look good when is by building quality muscle, man, by building foundation. So right here I went in for another 8 to 10. I think I did 8 reps, man. I'm pretty much tapped out on this exercise by this point. Like I said, anytime I don't hit my minimum, or if I'm struggling with my minimum of 8, I go ahead and leave the weight where it is. Oh no, we going right back to it. Okay. So yeah, I usually do like 4 to 6 sets each exercise, 8 to 12 reps each set. So right here we getting good quality reps, man. All the way down, all the way up, squeeze at the top, to get that full contraction where you basically telling the blood where to go when you squeezing like that. You squeezing, making that mind muscle connection. And we gonna move on to the next one. Right here we got so that was a compound movement. Right here we doing a isolated movement. Just isolate one side of the body. I'ma start off. I usually start off with 10 reps, and then whatever I make adjustments from there. But yeah, we did 245s on each side. We started out with 90s on each side, and we gonna do quality reps, man. Pay attention to the pad placement. I like to sit the seat all the way up. I like that pad to be right at the bottom of my chest, just so that's where I like to pull from. And you don't really want to be too much. You really don't want to be further down than that unless you're a tall guy. I'm not that tall. So the pad right at the bottom of my chest is perfect position for getting quality reps and really contracting, really getting good quality reps out of the exercise. So right here, I think we did 10 reps on each side with the 90, and we did 2 different hand positions. So you gonna see me, I did the in close, and then I'm gonna switch it to the palm down grip hand position on the machine, and we going right back into it, man. Like I said, I don't do too much talking, too much in between time, too much rest time. I like to, especially right now, I'm early in my in my bodybuilding. I guess you could say I'm out early in my bodybuilding journey. So I really like to get the blood flowing, keep the blood flowing. So a little background about me: I was like 215, and I dropped down after a few years. I had a couple babies. I had a few babies. Well, actually, I got 4 babies, and it's been like 10 years in between the time to where I was 215 till now. I'm like 175. So a bunch of stuff done changed. My diet done changed. The main thing being I don't eat meat. I'm fully plant-based, full vegetarian. Well, not vegetarian, fully vegan. So a lot of weight. I don't have that. A lot of weight, a lot of strength that I used to have. So I'm doing mostly just trying to get solid quality reps and build foundation, build muscle. I'm really trying to build the thickness and the fullness that I used to have, just being that big, 215. I was full, I was thick, pause, so it was easy for me to rep a lot of weight. But right now in my life, I'm in my mid-30s, so if you're a man in your mid-30s, you really want to focus more so on getting quality aesthetic, being get that aesthetic look, over that strength, over being like real super strong. Because it's hard on your joints, it's hard on your body. The older you get, the harder it's gonna be to keep up with that weight, especially if you 100% natural like I am, and you not on no TRT or nothing like that. I don't take nothing, so it ain't nothing but my body producing the strength that I have. So, I'm not gonna be all super cock strong, like some of these guys, but it's all good as long as you get quality reps. I tell guys, when I encounter guys, I tell guys, man, forget all that weight, get good quality reps to build a foundation, man. That's how you gonna last. So right here we went, I switched the camera angle to give you that other side. I'm still on 8 to 12. I think I added, let me see, I added 10 pounds. I added 20 pounds to the machine, so 10 pounds each side. So I'm still doing 2 hand positions, each set. So I'll go in close and then I'll switch it to palm down and get a set like that. So that's 1 set for me. I think I was doing 10 reps each hand position. So that was good money. You want to like really keep your chest up as much as you can. Stay tight to that pad, man. Stay tight to that pad. And yeah, you see me, I'm speeding it up a little bit. That shit hurt. But stay tight to that pad, man, so you can, throw that elbow, get your elbow back behind your back to where, you get full squeeze of that, you get full contraction of that lat, man, of that leg. We building depth. We building that. You build depth with rowing exercises, that front to back, that fullness. So make sure, man, just you don't want to be on here just herky jerky throwing the weight around, man. That ain't gonna do nothing for you, but cause an injury. So from the seated rows, we went to bent over rows, man. We right here starting out. I think I got like 150 on there. It's any standard exercise is gonna be a little bit more weight just because my legs incorporated in it. It ain't gonna take me as much to move the weight. So yeah, as you can see, man, we all the way down and all the way up, man. You see I'm throwing them elbows back behind my back. I'm trying to get full squeeze of that muscle, man. I'm trying to get full benefits of this exercise, man. So yeah, we did 8, I think we did 10 reps right here. I stopped, and I'll slow down once I get past my minimum of 8. I'll slow down and make sure I'm getting, good quality, getting that good squeeze all the way in the bucket, just so I can, get full benefit of exercise, man. That's what I'm all about, man. I'm all about, not wasting no time, man. We ain't wasting no time. We ain't risking no injury. We all about aesthetics over here, man. Building good quality muscle that lasts long, man. So right here, I think I dropped it down. No, I stayed at the 150. We gonna get another set of these. It was pretty. So a little background. I haven't been in the gym in like 3 months. I've been back recently, just about 3 weeks. So this is my 3rd week going in. I started out my first week. I think I was doing like a 25 on each side. So I think I was getting like, I don't know, like 85 pounds on the bar, and I was repping it. And now, this is my 3rd week. I done worked my way up, and now I got, almost 50 more pounds, 60 more pounds than what I had on there before. So we getting stronger. You're gonna get stronger no matter what, man. Don't focus on that. Focus on building good quality muscle, and the strength gonna come. You ain't got no choice but to get stronger, especially if you doing every exercise correctly. You focusing on that mind muscle connection, and you building good muscle, man. You building quality muscle. The strength gonna come. The strength is the goddamn provision from taking your time and not wasting any reps. So I dropped it down. I think I did 2 sets with the 150, so I dropped it down to 135. And we gonna get see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, see, it's getting hard for me. 8, 9. Yeah, so right here, this my third set in on the bent over rows. I got 9 reps. So that's where I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay at that right here and try to get my minimum of 8 reps. I'm gonna do one more set and we gonna move on. But man, again, like I said, man, we want to try to stay at that 8 to 12, man. Try to stay within that range, you know, to keep that aesthetic look. Anything less than that, you'll be powerlifting down there, and anything more than that, you getting 12 reps every exercise. It's probably not enough weight on there, so you want to go ahead and add a little bit more weight until it's hard for you to move the weight. Once you get to 8 reps, you might have a little bit more in the tank, but you know that you damn near that's a good weight because you only being able to get, you know, 8 solid reps and maybe squeeze out 2, 3 more extra reps. So right here we did let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so see, it's getting hard for me. We about to end at 8. So yeah, that was it. That's it on that. That's the last set of these. So we about to move on, man. I always re-rock your weight, man. Guys, man, y'all be in there leaving that weight on there. So yeah, we went so boom. So check it out. I did the T-bar rows. That's a compound movement. Then I went to the seated rows, singular movement. Bent over rows, compound movement. And then, you know, we went to the single rows right here. Another singular movement, man. Just so, and I upped the weight. I had 50 pounds. I went ahead and grabbed the 60 because that 50 wasn't really, I really wasn't feeling it with that. But yeah, man, you want to keep that. See how I did 2 compound movements and then 2 isolated movements. You know, keep it evenly distributed. You know, keep that pattern. You know, so your muscles are growing equally. You know, and then I mean, it's just about again aesthetics, man. You know, we making sure we hitting everything. We hitting the compound, we hitting the singulars, we getting it in. So as you can see right here, all the way down, you see I'm in that bucket, and then all the way up, squeeze at the top, man. You know, squeeze that lat at the top, and that's good money, man. Man, all about getting them good quality reps, man, because at the end of the day, if I had 120, you know, in each hand, come on, man, even I'm only 175, bro. So if I had, even if I had 80s, it'll be hard. That's half my body weight, you know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't be able to really, unless you like that. And like I said, I'm just now getting back after 3 months, so this is plenty for me. I mean, I'm not putting down or discouraging people from doing heavier weight, but the thing is, make sure you get quality reps, man. Any weight that you gotta be all herky-jerky, you know, you see my back, my back straight and ain't bent over, chest, high chest, to where we making sure, you know, we ain't doing no more damage than we need to on the lower back. You know, if I was, you know, you grab a weight that you know that you can, you know, get, again, good 8 to 12 reps, and then anything less than that, you know, lighten the weight. because it's, you want to stay within that anabolic range again, man, of 8 to 12. And right here on the pull-up, well, that was a lot for me to get up there, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Got up there and start rapping that after doing all them sets. I got like 5-6 reps. Then I seen the pull-up machine. It was open. So I went over there. Oh man. Then I switched my camera angle and it was a sideways video. So I went ahead and cut that. But we did 4 sets of 5 on the pull-ups. So we started we did exercises for depth. We did 4 exercises for depth, front to back. That sideways, that front to back, that thickness, that you want to have. Now we doing that frontal, that wide, from side to side. So I started out with the pull-ups. Now we doing the pull downs on the machine, and we getting good quality reps. You see how I'm staying still most of the way, man. I'm staying still, trying to keep my chest up as high as possible and pulling that weight all the way down, man, and goddamn trying to touch my elbows on my hips. You know what I'm saying? To squeeze that lat, man. To keep that quality high, man. Keep that quality high. Sacrifice weight for quality, man. Any day, anytime, any place. I don't care. I'm not worried about going heavy. I think I had like 100 pounds on here, 120 pounds on here at the most. And you see how I'm staying tight to that pad. Some guys be leaning all the way back. You trying to pull the whole stack. You leaning all the way back, pulling the weight. Come on, herky jerky. You coming all the way forward and lean all the way back when you pull the weight down, man. That's for the birds, man. You see my boy right here. You see, you know what I'm saying? We don't got to do a whole bunch of weight, man, to look good, man. And that's what it's all about, man. Being healthy, man. Looking good, feeling good. When you look good, you feel good, man. So you want to build quality muscle, man. You want to build, you want to build quality, man. Quality over quantity any day, man. I'll take it any time of the day. Anytime the weight is too heavy for me, man, I'm going to lighten that weight. I don't care who looking. I don't care who doing what, man. It's all about you, man. It's all about you and what you can do, what the most benefit that you can get out of what you're doing, man. You don't want to waste no time doing nothing. That's anything in life, man. Don't waste no time doing nothing, man. Because, time is precious. We got jobs, we got families, we got other things to do. So the time that you spend in the gym, make sure you getting quality time in there, man. Just like anything else, the time you spend with your kids, make sure you getting quality time. The time you spending at your job, make sure you getting quality time. Make sure you, making it, getting the full benefit out of whatever you're doing, man. So yeah, right here we doing, all the way up, all the way down. I'm trying to touch my elbows on my hips. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like to do false grip too. I really don't like to grip the bar with my thumb. I don't know why. I always been like that. But yeah, man. And then once them reps started getting a little sloppy, we gonna stop. At least I think I know I got at least 8 to 10 reps on there. And if I can't get 8 reps, I'ma lighten away. I know I got more than 8 because I didn't touch the weight. If I get 8 to 10, if I get 10 reps, I'ma stay right there. I might go back up to, I might add 10, 20 pounds if I get more than 8 reps. But, when them reps start getting sloppy, when you start feeling your form, you start losing form, lighten the weight, man. And if you got good form, it's too light, it's common sense. Put more weight on there, to make sure you getting a good set, So we right back to it, man. You see, I ain't spent too much time doing nothing, in between sets, man. You don't want to be on your phone, all on looking around, you know, all these commercial gyms. There'd be a lot of people that got TVs in there, you know, uh, a lot of distractions. So just make sure you stay locked in, man. Stay locked in to where you're not wasting no time. And I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend wasting time. So we gonna switch it up. I did two wide grip exercises. Two wide grip to hit that side to side. So we going now. We pulling still the same way, vertical, but we gonna try to hit that inner back. Now we hitting that inner back, and you see I ain't spent too much time between sets. Too much time, nothing in between sets. I'm right back to it. Yeah, when you pull, man, make sure you pulling all the way down, man, all the way up on the exercise, all the way down. Contraction, squeeze that muscle at the bottom, and slow on that negative, man. Try to be as slow as possible on that negative. Right now, I'm pretty deep into my set, so my negative is not gonna be that slow, but still control that negative. Make sure you get good quality reps, man. Again, we all about it being aesthetically fit over here. Aesthetics, those tie-ins where the shoulder tied to the bicep, where the bicep tied to the forearm, where the forearm tied to the wrist. That's how you build that, man. That's how you build that A-frame look. It's about building quality muscle. Yeah, again, you can take, things you can take tests and, other things to help you with that look. But if you don't have that work, you don't have that work ethic to, really make that mind muscle connection to build good quality muscle, that shit ain't gonna help. So again, man, we see my boy. Yeah, we swole. What up with you? Yes, sir. Yeah. So yeah, man, aesthetics, man. Like I said, I'm about 175 right now, but I'm building good quality muscles, man. I don't do a whole bunch of weight. Take my time with my exercises. To make sure my recovery is good, man. I make sure I get a good amount of water, decent amount of sleep, and yeah, man, we right back to it. Yes, sir. Keeping everything tight, man. And you see I'm tight to that pad. I'm not leaning all the way back, trying to get, the whole stack. None of that, man. And that's hurting. I think I lighten the weight. I just lighten the weight because, if I'm getting 8 to 10 reps, it's hard on my 8th rep. I'm gonna lighten the weight up, man. I'm gonna lighten the weight up to where make sure I get good quality set. Let's see how many I get right here. Right back to it, man. Again, we don't spend too much time on nothing, man, but the exercise. And then we went to the hammer strength again for that singular movement. So you see I went two wide grip exercises, and now two close grip exercises. And this is the hammer strength machine. You really want to try to get that elbow back. I should have lightened the weight. Took that 25 off. It don't matter, man. I don't care how light the weight is, because that, even though that set was decent, I want to get that elbow back further than where it was, man. You want to get that elbow back as far as you can, man, to keep tension on that lat, man. That's what we hear. We building big backs. We building thickness. We building quality, man. And if you're not getting that, man, you spending time at the gym, you in there, you not really getting good quality reps, man. You wasting time, man. I hate wasting time. Really hate wasting time, man. So, anytime that I'm not getting good quality reps, or I think I'm not getting quality reps, I'm gonna switch it up. Lighten that weight, man, so you can get good quality reps. Let's see right here. Peep the elbow position, man. When I get into my exercise, that ain't back far enough. Next week, I'ma lighten that weight, man. I'ma lighten the weight just so I can pull my elbow back. I want to pull back past my back. You see where I'm pulling down, seeing this getting even harder for me. I'm getting higher and higher on that rep. My elbow getting higher and higher. I should have lightened the weight to get that full squeeze, full benefit from the exercise, man. I don't care how light the weight is. I could have put 25s on there, even though that 45 on each side would have been good. I put that extra 25 on each side, and it really, even though I got a good, squeeze, a good workout, now I'm seeing, that's why you should record yourself. Even if you're not gonna post content, record yourself doing exercises so you can critique yourself. Because if you doing BS reps, you want to be able to see, like, okay, next week I need to do X, Y, and Z to make this a better exercise, to make this a better time at the gym, better to get more quality out the exercise, to get full benefit from the exercise, man. And we right back to it. Even though it was decent, it was a decent stretch. I'm all the way up with it, and I'm going back as far as I can, because that's the only way I know how to work out, bro, is full range of motion, full contraction of the muscle. But I want my elbow to be back further to get an even better contraction. So this is where we ended it. Hopefully I added value to you guys from this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. I'll be uploading a lot more. Hit that thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know what y'all think. I want some critiques, let me know what you'll do different.